Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is your boy, Big Major of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host of this channel and owner, and we're about to get down to the nitty gritty of it all. I really didn't want to even come on with a show today. Um, just didn't feel like it today, but I'm trying to keep my word to y'all and bring y'all some type of content on my reviews after the day after the game or so. Um, So as y'all very well know, we lost to the Chicago Bulls. It was another close one, but mistakes really messed us up this game. Mistakes really messed us up, and we got to clean a bunch of things up if we're going to move forward, especially in the playoffs. Hold on. So let's get right into it. First of all, shout out to Big Baby Sports. He says I'm very concerned about my team. We got to fix things now. It's going to be a quick. Um, now it's going to be a quick playoff, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. So yeah, we definitely got to fix things. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to fix things, man. I'm still not worried, but it takes a lot to worry me, man. So that's just who I am. Everybody's built differently, but I do understand what you're saying. There he goes, my damn cousin, showing up early. To what do I owe the honor? You know what I'm talking about? He says, salute Cuzzo, salute the GOAT James, aka Chris. Y'all know him, aka let me cook this nigga right quick. But I just simply know him as my damn family member, man, my cousin. You know what I'm talking about? There he is, my nephew. You know what I'm talking about? Joe, two family members in at the same time. I don't know, it must be Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? I think we're fatigued. Joe says, I think we're fatigued. No doubt in my mind. We will get back on track. But OFC, OFC, the media is running with this. Yes, it is, bro. Yes. Oh, of course, the media is running with this. Okay. So yeah. So yeah. So that's what it is, man. And I definitely agree with what Joe said, man. Like, this is, listen, y'all. I'm still not rattled, still not worried. Um, these mistakes, I know that we'll clean up during the playoffs. We'll clean up during the playoff because I think what we're doing. I think this is part of the reason why we are the way we are is because I think we're playing too ahead of ourselves. I think we're trying to hurry up and get to the playoffs, and I think we don't mind where we are. You know, because let LeBron tell it. You know, he doesn't care about seeding. Never has, never will. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't care about it then, I don't think he gives a damn about it now. Does that mean we should slack up and just lose games and not try to win? Of course not. But I just think that things are set the way they're set. Luckily, the Memphis Grizzlies lost yesterday, so that keeps us in fourth place by proxy. And remember, I told y'all these last two games, the game we have tomorrow, the 29th, and the game we have on the 31st, um, the Grizzlies tomorrow, and then the Rockets the day after that. Those are two of the most important games. We're gonna get into that after I do the box scores and the game stats. So, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be okay though. We're gonna be okay. And that's what major level entertainment is here for, to move forward. I'm not one of those guys that's stuck on, hey, all right, we lost. Let's dwell on it. We lost. We lost, goddamn it. Move on. Let's get on to the next game. It's about to get real serious. Like I said, I don't get rattled. I don't get nervous easily. That's just me. It took a long time for me to get here, y'all. So you got to understand, if I don't cry over a game or two or three, I don't care. Like I say, I've been with this team and seen us lost 20 or 30 games. You know what I'm talking about? And I knew we wouldn't get to the playoffs. And I'm still like, yeah, next game. That's it. I'm just my mind, my heart has got a brick wall around it. You understand? It's got a brick wall around it, and I hope that all you guys get like that one day and just have that next game mentality type. You know, as a fan, and not get so rattled or worried about things. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to anybody in particular, but I'm just saying I'm seeing a lot of fans that just get we'll win 8 games, 7, 6 games, and then we'll lose one or two. Oh my God, the sky's falling. Like, stop. I'm allergic to people like that. I don't even like being around people like that. Just if your will is that broken after one game or 2 games or so, or whatever the case may be, especially if they're close games, I kind of can't be around that. Maybe that's the military in me. I don't know. But we're gonna keep it going though, because we got Sammy the man up in here. He said, terrible move, terrible loss. Move forward. Next two games are important. Exactly, Sammy the man. That's where we are. Yes, it was a horrible loss yesterday, but we got to move forward. My cousin said what Magic said about Reeves and Luca. What did he say? Might have to get into that during the course of the show, man. I might have to get off into that. I might have to check that out myself. If anybody else can pull up what he said, please put it down in the chat and I will read it. You know what I'm saying? But in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and get into the game stats. Y'all didn't come here to hear me rant and rave. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all want to hear some stats. All right, so look, surprisingly, we shot 50%, right? Okay, that's good. We shot 50% from the field to the Bulls 47%. They killed us at the three-point line. They shot 43, which is great, and we shot 29%. We blew them away in the free throws. Blew them away. We shot 83% excellent. They shot 64% average. They beat us by eight in the rebound column. They got 48. We got 40. They got 33 assists. We got 30 assists. We got more steals. We got 8 steals to their 4. We got 7 blocks to their 2. They actually have more turnovers than us. We had 11 and they had 15. Now, I often tell y'all that whenever we have less turnovers than the other team, we often win. That lets me know that yesterday we should have won that game. The game was won in the last 6 or 7 seconds of the game. A costly turnover messed it up for us. Never mind the shot, that lucky ass shot that Giddey made at the end. Never mind that. That wouldn't even be a factor if we didn't let these dudes take away our 6-point lead that we had when they hit those 2 threes, bro. I'm just, that's what makes it such a terrible loss, because we had the game. Like LeBron said, we had the game in our clutches, man. And speaking of that, LeBron did take full responsibility for that. I know everybody was saying, including myself, said, the person who's getting the ball inbounded to him should come to the ball. Well, I still believe that to be true, but LeBron did. I do see where LeBron take responsibility at by saying, what I'm saying, he caused him a turnover. It was a careless pass inside. Even if you see somebody being swarmed, try to find another way to pass it in to somebody else or call a timeout or something. He could have did better than what he did. You know what I'm saying? And he admitted to that, and we move on. That's what we do. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what happened yesterday. So a couple bad turnovers, a bad steal, and then a lucky shot at the end is what caused them to beat us by 2 points. So as it stands, y'all know we lost 119 to 117 to Bulls. And it was a game we should have won. It was won. It was a game we could have won. But we don't do shoulda, coulda, wouldas over here at major level. We either win or we lose. That's the way it is. I make no excuses for anybody. I'm not going to – I've never done that, and I'm not going to start now. We should have won that game. And because we should have won this game, we better win the next 2 games in March. The last 2 games in March we have, which are the most important games that we have, crucial games coming up, we better win both of those games, y'all. Bottom line. Jada Scorpio, we in here. What's up, chat? Unc, what's good? Worst loss all season. Man, it really was a nail biter, and it was a heart attack type game whereby if you had a bad ticker, I'm talking about, you might have killed over on your couch. You know what I mean? But we survive because we Lakers. That's what we do. You know what I'm talking about? And we move on to the next damn game. You're over here with Unc now. And Unc says, next game. We ain't worried about nobody. We ain't scared about nobody. And most people would be like, oh, man, I thought y'all wasn't worried about nobody. Wasn't scared. Hey, look, a loss don't shake me. Still not scared of nobody. That's like getting into a fight. Get into a fight. You whoop my ass today. You got me. I'm going to take the rest of the day to heal and chill. And I'm going to take the rest of the day to figure out why you beat me in the first place. And then you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? Knocking on your door. I'm coming right back at your ass. You know what I'm saying? I need that again. And if you give me this time, you might have barely got me this time because I learned something from the last time. You might get me 2 times in a row. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to take the day to chill, to heal, and then I'm going to come back knocking on your door the next day. Let's get it again. because I got to know why you beat me. Because by me knowing that how you beat me, I can better I can improve on some things. So that's where we are with it, yo. That's why I say next game. All right, let's get into the box scores of it all. All right, let's start with the Chicago Bulls. Okay, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people at double digits, and then the other two players that did play didn't have any points at all. So let's go ahead and get out for two, man. Let's get those views up, get those likes, share, and subscribe up to this channel if you're new. Let's get those views up. 2 views is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Come on now, let's get these views up now. I know y'all see me online. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So let's start with the bottom. Let's start. Dalen Terry, he gave him 13 minutes, 0 points. Julian Phillips, he gave him 7 minutes, 0 points. Zach Collins, 16 minutes, 10 points. Patrick Williams, 29 minutes, 11 points. Kobe White, 38 minutes, 26 points. Josh Giddey, 40 minutes, 25 points. Nikola Vucevic, 32 minutes, 14 points. Matas Buzalis, 25 minutes, 12 points, and Kevin Huerter, 40 minutes, 21 points. Unacceptable. No, those dudes did what they did. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 in double digits with 20 points or better, but they have no blowaway knockdown stars out there. You know what I'm saying? Kobe White is on his way, but he's not truly there yet. There's no way we should have lost to these guys, man. But like I said, it's a terrible loss, and we move on. That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Goat James Cuzzo said, get those likes up. Hey, man, y'all heard what he said. Y'all talking about? Anybody go beg y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you coming in, it's like when you go into somebody's house, you greet them when you're going, hey, how you doing, Miss Johnson? You know what I'm talking about? You don't just walk in somebody's house with your shoes on and forget to take your shoes off at the door, man. That's just not good manners. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so let's get to our box scores. We got Dalton Connect, 12 minutes, no points. Yo, if you're gonna play, I gotta say this. If you're gonna play over 10 minutes, I want some production. I want 3 points, 4 points, 5 points. I want some production. You get enough shots to make your shots. He got 2 shots. Make those motherfuckers, man, or make one, or get to the free throw line or something. He gave us 3 rebounds. He gave us 1 assist. Gabe Vincent, 14 minutes, 8 points. He did pretty good. 14 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists. Jordan Goodwin, 18 minutes, 8 points. He did okay too. 8 points in 18 minutes. He gave us 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jared Vanderbilt, 7 points in 19 minutes, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Austin Leaves, 37 minutes, 37 minutes, 30 points. He actually led the team. He led all scores, 30 points. He gave us 1 rebound, 3 assists. Jackson Hayes played an excellent game yesterday. Shot 9 of 11 from the field. That it barely missed. When I said that dude played excellent, he played great yesterday, man. 9 of 11, that's like 89%, man. So shout out to Jackson Hayes on 32 minutes, 19 points. If you give Jackson Hayes his minutes, he's going to give you some production. He gave you 8 rebounds and he gave you 1 assist. He almost had a double-double yesterday. So shout out to my guy, Jackson Hayes, my damn nephew, Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 points in 30 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Unacceptable, Dorian Finney. I expect better from you. 1 of 5 from the field goal, 1 of 5 from the 3. That's not going to cut it. You know what I'm talking about? LeBron James, 39 minutes, 17 points. He gave you 12 assists and 5 rebounds. That's pretty good, but unacceptable from the 3-point line. Mr. James, my nephew, you know what I'm saying? 0 of 5 from the 3-point line. Excuse me. 8 of 20 from the field goal. That's under 50%. That's something like 46%. That's not that bad, but we expect better of you. You know what I'm talking about? Luka Dunn Swish, 38 minutes, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He shot 8 of 22 from the field. That's not that good. And then he shot 4 of 12 from the 3-point line. That's not too bad. That's like in the 40% range. So that's not too bad. That's or the 30, it's like the high 30s% range, because if he hit 6, then he'd be 50%. So he hit 5, it's like 48%. So it's around in that range. So he made his free throws. 5 or 6. Austin Reeves made all 7 of his free throws, by the way. So that's what we need. We need production. Jordan Goodwin came out there. He's showing that he earned his contract. And I believe that in the games coming forward, he's going to step up. You know what I'm talking about? Dope James says, "Hey, bro, how the hell do we not have anyone to slow down a non-shooting Josh Giddey? Man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Crazy as hell. Dude, a damn walking triple double, man. It's the matchup, and we got hell. You could put Dorian Finney-Smith on him. See, man, this is why I miss Max Christie. Max Christie could pretty much contain him, like really contain him. He would have been just focused on him. But see, games like this, you kind of miss an AD, man. You miss a paint presence because they was getting whatever they wanted, in the paint. And we really do miss a paint presence. I don't care what nobody say, man, but I miss AD in that respect. I wish there was a way we could have kept him. If we was going to get Luka, I wish there was a way we still could have kept AD. We wouldn't lose these games that we're supposed to lose, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Hayes does his thing. He got his points, but we need, aside from more perimeter defense, we need a true shot blocker down there, man. So hopefully we correct that in the offseason. Lakers all day. We are an inconsistent team. We got to play defense. Yeah, I do agree with that. We definitely got to play defense. LBJ got to play. Austin got to play defense, and Luka got to play defense. Yeah. Lakers all day. Everybody has to step up. I've been telling people Max should have stayed, and Austin should have been gone. Max was the key. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And now we stuck with what we stuck with. I ain't even caring about trade talks or anything like that, or who we get in the offseason now. We just got to ride it out with the full deck of cards that we have. Hope everybody is healthy going into the playoffs and make it through. I still believe I'm not falling off of this. I still believe that we will get the chip this year. I know it looks not too good now, or it doesn't look too promising now, but I promise you things will turn around in the playoffs, man. They will. You know what I'm saying? I promise you things will turn around in the playoffs. I got that much kind of faith in it. I'm not going to let anything or anyone throw me off of my faith, and I want y'all to have the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Be critical when the time comes, but also be ready, because when we get into that playoffs, man, it's going to be a totally different animal and beast. And all these teams that's winning right now, 7-game winning streaks and 8, 9, 10-game winning streaks, that shit sound good right now. Because you get to the free throw 20, 35 times a night. That's fine. But in the playoffs, like I always say, the free throw merchantry is not going to save you. You got to play motherfucking basketball. Drive that motherfucker in, you go get clothesline, and then there ain't going to be no foul. Keep playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to playoff basketball. So that's your box scores for the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Now, let's get to the good part of this. I know y'all been waiting on it. Let's get to the standings, and then we're going to get to the last games that we have left. Okay. So right now, as it stands, the Warriors dropped to 7th. Wow. So the Clippers moved up. Let me show y'all how tight this is, man. And let me show you the distance that the 9th and 10th seed have from the 8th seed going and other seeds going up. So you got the Mavericks at 36 and 38. They won one. The Kings at 36 and 37. They won one. The Mavs are 10th place. The Kings are 9th place. They're both 5 games or 5.5 games away from the 8th seed. So it's safe to say that they're both going to secure 9th and 10th seed, especially if the Suns don't do anything. The Suns are right up on the Mavericks. They're 35 and 38. As it stands, the Suns are pretty much mathematically out of it, unless something happens. If the Mavs can keep playing, winning, getting some wins out, then the Mavs can stay within at least the play-in contention. So right now, as it stands, you got the Mavs and the Kings are 9th and 10th, and then you got the Timberwolves at 8th and the Warriors at 7th. Now, both of them have lost. The Warriors is on a 2-game losing streak. Without Steph Curry, they're not doing too well, man. and then the Timberwolves lost 1. So right now, respectively, the Timberwolves is 41-32. The Warriors is 41-31. They're very, very close. They're only a game and a half, or a half a game behind each other. Separated. So, and then the Warriors and the Clippers have the same record. But I think by way of, is it division? By way of division, the Clippers have the win. Warriors are horrible in the division, 3-10, and the Clippers are 7-7. And they've won recently, so they kind of by default supplanted the Warriors for 6th place. So the Warriors are 7th place, the Clippers are 6th place. Okay, the Grizzlies lost yesterday. They lost. So that kept them. It's a good thing that they lost and we lost. Now, had they have won, they'd have went to 4th place and would have dropped to 5th place. Here's why. Because we bolster a 44-29 record. They bolster a 44-29 record. We're no games ahead of them. But by way of division and conference, we beat them. We're 12-3 in the conference. Excellent. We're 30-13 in the division. Excellent. We both have 1 loss, so they're 5th and we're 4th, respectively. Okay. The Denver Nuggets, the Chicken McNuggets won. So they got a 1-game win streak. They're 46-28. So 46-28. We're a game and a half behind the Nuggets. I don't want to fall too far behind. I guess it don't even matter. So we're a game and a half behind the Nuggets. So they're 46-28. We're 44-29. So the Nuggets are 3rd place, and then the Rockets have won too. They just keep winning, man. But like I said, their youth is not going to sustain. I just don't believe in the Rockets like that. I don't care what they're doing. I just don't really believe in them all the way like that yet. That's just me. I'm talking about. But they're 46-28. We're 3.5 games out of 2nd. 3.5 games out of 2nd place. And then, of course, the Thunder have cracked their 60 wins mark. And actually, they're the only team in the NBA, in the whole NBA, that has cracked 60 wins. So nobody's ever going to catch them. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this to me. It looks like we're going to hover around 4th and 5th. Unless Denver begins to fall and we start to win all our games, we're going to hover around 4th or 5th. But I definitely want to get out of the 44 wins. I want to get past 47 wins, because that's the whole goal of the season, to get past 47 wins, or else we'll be like the same team we was last year. And I think we're slightly better. I think we're a lot better on paper, in theory, than we were last year. And I want our record to reflect that. You know what I mean? Right now, 44-29. That's cool. But we're now 7-3 games in. So that means that we have 9 games left. We have 9 games to get past 47, the 47 win mark. So we have to win 4 games at least. So 4 of the 9 games, I think we can't do that. I know we can't do that. But we got to start playing like these last regular season games matter, man. We got to start playing. Every fucking game matters. I know everybody's like, it doesn't matter. We're in the playoffs anyway. No. You can't allow yourself to be lulled into believing that you're safe, because it's so goddamn tight. Look at how close we are to being out of contention and in the play-in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only 2.5 games away from 7th. So we can easily fall. Especially if those teams behind us, those 3 teams behind us, or within 2.5 games behind us, if they start winning and we start losing, no. Then niggas gonna be like, yeah, it is important that we win these last regular season games. Every game is important, starting with the Rockets and Grizzlies game coming up. These next 2 games we have coming up in March to end out March are important. If we beat the Grizzlies tomorrow, because I don't know if they play today or not. Let me see. No. So they play tomorrow and we play tomorrow. If we play the Grizzlies tomorrow, when we play the Grizzlies tomorrow, if we beat the Grizzlies tomorrow, a Ja Morantless Grizzlies, that'll give us a full game up on them, because that will be 45-29. They'll be 44-30. So that'll put us a full game above them, 4th place. Okay. That means we'll stay in fourth place because we'll get a win, they'll get a loss. Then we turn around and we play the Rockets. Let's see who the Rockets play next couple days. Okay, so the Rockets play the Suns on Sunday. Then they turn around and have back to back against us. Hopefully the Suns can beat up on them enough to tenderize their ass. Pause. Yay. And then we go play them Monday, the 31st. So let's say they lose to the Suns. I'm rooting for the Suns. By proxy, Laker fans should be rooting against whatever team we play, whatever team that team plays before they play us, we should be rooting for that team. So Sunday, I will be rooting for the Suns. If the Suns can weaken them or even beat them, that's going to put them down. So let's say the Suns beat them on Sunday, right? Suns beat them on Sunday, beat the Rockets on Sunday. That's going to put the Rockets at 48-26. 48-27. And then we come and see them on Monday and we beat them. That's 48-28. That's going to go a long way with us getting close to them. That's going to put us ever so much closer to them. So it's important that we beat them. It's important that we give them a loss. So that's where we at with it. Let me get to the chat. Go James. Memphis is a great matchup for us in the first round. Oh, absolutely. I do believe we can beat them. And if we do let them get a game, it'll just be one game. It will be a gentleman's sweep. Cuzzo, a 4-1 gentleman's sweep. If we do let them get a game, I think that it's perfect. The Rockets are like the Kings and the Grizzlies from the past couple seasons. Lots of wins, first round exit. I totally agree with that. I couldn't agree more. You know what I'm talking about? It's fluffy. It looks good. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? It's like a pan, and the pan. The only thing you see at the top of the pan is whipped cream. Oh man, it looks good. That's gonna be a bomb ass cake, some type of dessert. Then when you get to the pan upon closer inspection, you go to cut into it with a knife. You find it's all fluff. There's no substance. Ain't no cake in there. It's just a pan full of whipped cream. Cheap whipped cream at that. That's all it is. You know what I'm talking about? So I totally agree with you on that, Chris. So that's where we are in the standings. We're in fourth place. Now, as it stands, we have 9 games left. Remember, I asked everybody to do their record in 10 games. A lot of people said 6-4, 7-3. Somebody said 8-2. Somebody said 5-5. I'm still standing by what I said. I said 6-4, respectively, because that gives us 50 wins. Okay? We were supposed to beat the Bulls yesterday. We didn't. Move on. So now, as it stands, we have the Grizzlies, the Rockets. We have the Warriors. We have the Pelicans. That's 4. We have the Thunder twice. That's 5 and 6. We have the Mavericks. That's 7. We have the Rockets again. That's 8. And then we have the Trailblazers to end out the season, April 13th, my big brother birthday, the 9th game. Okay, here's how I see it. Once again, I do believe we can and should beat the Grizzlies. We should have beat the Bulls, but we got to move on. We should beat the Grizzlies. I'm hoping that we learn from our mistakes and get this W tomorrow. That's so we should beat the Grizzlies. That's one game. There he is, my nephew, African Gamer. He says, salute, Uncle Mage. Hey, salute, nephew. Salute, nephew. Now I'm talking about, so hopefully learning from our mistakes and coming in playing mad before we go on our home 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3 game homestand. We beat the Grizzlies. So we come back mad. We beat the Grizzlies tomorrow, right? That gives us one game. We play the Rockets on Monday at home. I think we can beat the Rockets. We should be able to beat the Rockets. I know their youth is going to run rampant, but they don't. All they really got over there is Sangoon and the Jalen Green guy. We that's not enough. We can beat these guys. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going to say we get that one. We should beat the Warriors, right? We play them at home. We should beat them. They don't have Steph unless Steph miraculously comes back. Hey, man, you know what? Remember I said my finger was broken? We playing the Lakers. I think I'll come out there again, and then I'll sit out the rest of the season. Everybody comes alive when they have to play us. I'm telling you, man, you could be on your deathbed, and your family get ready to pull a plug and say, wait a minute, before we pull a plug, y'all play the Lakers tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, don't pull a plug on me yet. I ain't that dead yet. Wheel me out there to crypto.com arena so I can play these motherfuckers. Everybody does that to us, man. It's all good. It's just let you know you're the greatest team of all time. That's all it is. but we should beat the Warriors. That should be 3 games, right? So at this point, we should have three games in a row. Okay, keeping up with the momentum, we go play the Pelicans at our house. We should beat those motherfuckers. That's 4 games. What am I telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen? The next 4 games we should win. We should go 4-0. That means we should win 1 game against at home. Away against the Grizzlies. We should win that game, and then we got 3 home games. A 3 home game stand against the Rockets, the Warriors, and the Pelicans. We should win all 3 of those. So we should win 4 games within the next 5 days. 4 games within the next, well, what, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 games within the next 6 days, we should win. 4 games. Okay? Then April 6th, Sunday, we come back, we face the Thunder. And then we turn around and face them again on Tuesday, 2 days later. Now, I do believe we can beat the Thunder. Are we going to go 2-0 against them? It's possible, but it's not probable. It's not probable, but I do believe we can at least get a split on them. Okay, that's going to mean 5 games. So now we're 5-1. Okay, then we go and play the Mavericks in Dallas. They have AD back. I still don't think that's going to be enough. So we go 6-1 against the Mavs. You know what I'm talking about? We got to watch out for Klay Thompson and Max Christie. You know what I'm talking about? We play the Rockets at our house. I believe we could get them again. So I'm thinking we go 7-1. Now, let's just say the Rockets, we split that game. We beat them at their house and they beat us at our house, or we beat them at our house and they beat us at their house. Let's say we lose that game to the Rockets. We lose 1 game to the Rockets. That's going to put us at 6-2. And then we play the Trailblazers to end out the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we should win that game. So it's very, very possible that in the next 9 games, we should get 7 of those 9 games, only losing 2. We should. I'm not saying we will, but I'm saying we should. But ladies and gentlemen, to put everything in retrospect, I do believe that we're going to win in this season, having won more games than we did last year. Like I said, we only got 3 more games before we tie what we did last year. And then we got other games. So I'm just saying. So it's very possible for us to go 6-3 in the next couple games, or 7-2. It is very, very possible. I don't put nothing past anybody. I'm talking about Jada Scorpio. Don't want to play Golden. Don't want to play Golden D. Hey man. Wait. Don't want to play them. I'm not sure I understand. But I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. Hey man. I want all the smoke. I want to play everybody. I want to play anybody. Anybody you put in front of me, I want to play. Anybody you put in front of me, I want to play. You know what I'm talking about? Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? Who you taking in a potential first round matchup? The Slippers versus the Rockets. You know what? I want the Rockets to beat the Clippers. And here's why, Cuzzo. Oh man, an excellent question. Here's why I want the Rockets to beat the Clippers. Because the Rockets don't have the experience needed to go that far. So if they beat the Clippers, they move an experienced team. At least they're experienced. They're older players or whatever. They get the Clippers out the way, and then they move on up. That's going to bolster their confidence, but they're going to get shut down. But I want them. I think it'll be easier for an experienced team to take out an experienced, better team, aside from the Clippers, to take out the Warriors than it would be for, to take out the Rockets than it would be for anybody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? So let the Rockets go ahead and feast on the Clippers. Clippers is going to methodically tire them out, and the Rockets is not going to go that far. At best, second round exit. They beat the Clippers, and then they meet their match in the second round. They're not going to the Western Conference Finals. That is out. I know, like I said, it's just fluff, but it's no substance. They're not going to the Western Conference Finals. And if they do go to the Western Conference Finals, whoever they go to the Western Conference Finals against, they're going to lose. They're going to lose. That's the way I feel. Jay Scorpio, what I was trying to say was I didn't want us playing Golden State in the first round. Their big 3 are all battle tested in the play. They are very, very, they're very experienced. They are. But I'm cursed with this disease, nephew. I don't. How can I say it? I think y'all know I'm getting at. I'm cursed. I don't. I want the smoke. Maybe I'm psychotic. Chris, help me out, cuz help me. Like, we in the same family. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you experienced or you're not experienced. I don't care who you are. I want the fucking smoke. You understand what I'm saying, nephew? Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to be afraid of somebody, bro. No, I'm serious. I went to my therapist, right? Earlier this year. And I said, Doc, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm hearing grenades go off around me, and I'm not moving. I'm still sitting there playing my game or whatever the case might be. I'm hearing gunshots, AK-47s and M27 assault rifles going off, and I'm still sitting there eating my applesauce. My spoon ain't even shaking a bit. I ain't missed a beat. I don't rattle. I think only one thing that scares me in this life now. If we ever had to play this one team in LA, right? Called the Pasadena. It's a handicap team in Pasadena, right? I think those are the only team I would be afraid of. I'm more afraid of them than I am of anybody in the NBA, bro. I'm so serious when I say it. I know y'all think I'm joking. I'm not. But I'm not. I don't care, bro. I want to play whoever. I don't give a fuck. I know some people are like, no, let's methodically lose this game so we can avoid these. Man, I don't want to avoid shit. I want the motherfucking smoke. We owe Denver ass whooping. If we have to see them in the first round, god damn it, so be it. We owe them an ass beating, and we will whoop their ass. Hell, if we somehow saw OKC in the second round, I don't give a shit who you put in front of us. Nobody is seeing us in a 7-game series in the West. And I'm not afraid of the East either. I'm just not afraid, yo. I've been in this game too long. I've been a fan too long to be afraid. Now, I will admit to you, my first few years as a fan, as a young fan, I lose a game. I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do? You know, right Congress. Now it's like, hey, I lost. Okay, next. I lost. Second game, next. Third game, next. 20 games we could lose in a row. I'm still going to be like, next. I just don't fucking rattle. There's no gelatin in my heart, bro. That's the way that I am. I'm not saying everybody else should be like that, because it's going to take you a long time to get to where the level of faith that I got. It'll take you a long time to get there. But what your cousin, your big uncle, your big brother, your homeboy, Major, how I feel, I don't get rattled, bro. I just cannot get rattled. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to write Congress. But I can't. I want the fucking smoke, bro. I want the motherfucking smoke. That's what I want. OKC, UFC, KFC, Lakers at 5. I don't give a fuck. Dallas Mavericks, you gonna get your ass kicked? I don't give a fuck. I don't even know what else rhymes with that. Lakers at 5. You know what I'm talking about? Houston Rockets, Spacely Sprockets, Hot Pockets, Lakers at 5. You know what I'm saying? Trailblazers, Stargazers, you know what I'm saying? Indiana Pacers, Lakers at 5. God damn it. I want the smoke. I want the smoke. OKC Thunder, Stevie Wonder. Nigga, I want the smoke. Lakers at 5. That's where we at with it. Cuzzo laughing at me. He got the 3 laughing heads at me. I don't know what I said, man. Hey, African Gamer said Clippers won't be an easy out. No, I do believe that they won't be an easy out. I think that if they play the Rockets, I do believe the Rockets will get them, but the Rockets will come out hurt, man. The Clippers will put a beating on the Rockets to at least tenderize them enough for the second round. But they will beat the Clippers eventually. It's going to be hard, but they will beat them. I said, go, James. We want the first round smoke with everybody. Everybody. Straight up 100%. That's what Chris said. And my cousin. You know what I'm talking about? I expect nothing less from my family. We want listen, if you in my family, you like me. You don't run from you want the motherfucking smoke. If the NBA said right now, hey, Lakers, you got to play against Jesus and all his 12 disciples. You got a nigga that can walk on water, turn water into wine. You got one nigga over here who could throw a knife 300 feet with accuracy. You got another guy over here, he's super fast. You got another guy over here, he's the minister of information. You got another guy over here, you know what I'm saying? He's the biggest guy on the team. You got another guy over here, he's a great mathematician. You know, he has great IQ. You got another guy over here, you got this guy over there. I don't care. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I want the smoke. I'm not running from anybody. I'm not losing methodically to try to avoid somebody. Remember we was hearing last year, oh man, we want to duck this team so we can face this team. Listen, bro, I don't care if you're a bottom feeding team or you the Denver Nuggets. I want the smoke. I look at every team the same to me. They're like, man, how do you feel about OKC? They got 60 wins. I feel the same way about OKC as I feel about, hold on. Let me do this right quick. Right now in the West, right? OKC has the best record in the West, 61-12. The Jazz have the worst record in the West, 16-58. Guess how I feel about OKC? The same motherfucking way I feel about the goddamn Jazz. I feel about a 61-win team the same way I feel about a 16-win team. 61-16 look just like me. It's just the same to me. It's just move the numbers around. That's it. That's where I'm at with it, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I'm at with it. I don't care. And then let's go over here to the East right quick. Let's go to the East. The East, their top guy is the Cavaliers at 59 wins. And the Wizards have 16 wins. I look at the Cavs how I look at the Wizards. You see what I'm saying? I have no, nothing. I'm not shooken by either. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that. I'm not shooken by either. So that's just the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? Wizards, Blizzards, Chicken Gizzards, Lakers in 5. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where I'm at with it. Cuzzo says, we got Luka now. It's head first. Duck and smoke now is no-go. Hey, right. We didn't duck smoke when we didn't have that motherfucker. Or Dorian Finney-Smith or any other acquisition that we got. We wanted to smoke then. We want to smoke now, y'all. That's where we're at with it. I want everybody to get like that, man. Get ready for that parade in LA. It's gonna be a parade inside my city, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I want to see y'all there, man. If you can't get there, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You know how to get in contact with me. I get you down here. You know what I'm talking about? I get you down here. I need my soldiers and my family down here at that parade going down Fig. You know what I'm talking about? I can't do this by myself. I need y'all here. So get ready for June. It's gonna be a warm summer out here. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for for the drinks with the little umbrellas in it. And come down here, man. Leave the cold ass East Coast and the South, wherever y'all at right now, and get out here with your cousin, your homeboy, your big brother. And come down here and enjoy, fun, sun, and surf. You know what I'm talking about? With the Lakers in 5. That's how we do it. All right, man. So that's it for now. There's no other Laker news that I know about going on. If anybody else know anything, let me know. But yeah, let me know. I'm trying to figure out something else is coming down the pike or something else is coming up or breaking. It's got to be. There's always something going on in Laker Nation, man. We don't always get it, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is in Laker Nation. So the Lakers lose to the Bulls 119-117. Our next game is the Grizzlies game. That's our last away game. You know what I'm saying? Please be sure to tune in to Lakers in 5. That's my little brother. He didn't come up here today. He probably sleeping now, but when he gets up, he gonna be like, damn, Major went online and none of y'all niggas told me, man. Y'all some selfish motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? He probably gonna be mad at me. Damn, nigga, come here to wake me up. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But that's something I got to deal with. Don't y'all worry about nothing. I'll talk him down. I'll talk to him like, hey man, you asleep. I don't want to bother you. But please go subscribe to Lakers in 5, man. Lakers in 5 channel. Like and share the content over there, and also become a loyal member of Lakers 5, 6, or 7, man. I'm telling you, you can win perks over there. When he do the raffle every month, he does it once a month. There's a possibility that you can win some money. I'm telling you, bro. I can't tell you how many times I done won over there. And it's all thanks to one man, my guy, Lewis. Lewis helped me win the game. I'm surprised Lewis didn't even show up to the channel today. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? I know where you live at, Lewis. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about sick Laker girl over there on you. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's how it is, man. That's how we're gonna end the show. Peace and blessings to y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow on Lakers in 5. Like I said, go over there and subscribe to the content. If you're new to this channel, please come in and subscribe. If you like what you hear, man, you'll get over here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of comedy. I'm gonna give you some seriousness at the same time. And don't mind me cussing, man. I talk how I talk. That's how I get my point across. Y'all understand how I does it. You know your uncle loves y'all. You know I'm talking about cousin loves y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got love for my family. As always, peace and blessings, man. Thank y'all for showing up to the channel and giving your boy some support. On behalf of the Major Level Mafia, it is your boy, Big Major. I'm out.